Today we are going to interview two dashing ladies who made their relationship legal and came up with the strong feminism. Well, today we find out after getting engaged and how they're living their life as a couple. Well, let's find out what's happening in their life after they're staying together and they are engaged. Well, let me first welcome you, Surbhi. I think I'm right. Surbhi and Paromita. How are you, Surbhi?
Yeah, we are doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Okay, I just want to know, after getting engaged and staying together, what is the difference you find before and after?
So before we had a lot of social support, familial support, all the friends. And today, the difference after the engagement is that now we know that the whole world supports. So that is a wonderful change. If it comes about us living together, then it's like almost similar जैसे पहले था वैसे ही अभी है.
But no, that was a voice call relationship and a video call relationship.
True, Paromita.
Yeah,
right.
I had said that in one of my interviews and she was mad at me.
So now how you share your responsibilities now? As couples, we have to share our responsibility. Who do what? ऐसा कुछ planning किया है? You are doing this, I am doing that. वो start हो गया? That fights have started? Something naughty?
Not exactly, as there are no stereotypical gender roles in this relationship.
Yeah.
So we tend to do both the things, all the things together. So if you talk about us cooking, we like cooking together. We like feeding each other at times. If somebody is unwell, जैसे कि अगर कोई एक बीमार है, तो फिर the other one will take care and vice versa. Then even the outside work, buying groceries, which is a stereotypical male role, is done by both of us. Driving, which is again, supposed to be done by the man of the family and the lady sits behind or the lady sits beside. So it's nothing like that. We interchange in that as well. Everything is shared. Both of us do everything together.
So who had a first love, first sight? Who loved first? First एक होता है ना, love at first sight.
Yeah.
But that wasn't love at first sight.
That was infatuation and on first sight.
Who had the first initiative? First initiative, who has taken?
Yeah, I took the initiative. I approached her.
Okay. So where you met, and how it started, approach and where you met, if you can share it.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah, so it basically started at Kolkata itself. She was there for a CME, wherein she was the speaker and I was at the audience. She was delivering a speech on the mental health. I really liked it. So after the speech, I came to her and I appreciated it. And then I told her that you are going to return back to Nagpur. How can I still be in contact with you? I need to discuss.
To so-called discuss about mental health issues.
Yeah.
So she gave me her Instagram ID. And then after a week, we started talking. Then after a week, I told her that I'm not into that much of Instagram and social media things. So can you please help me with your number?
Okay.
That was an excuse, by the way. And then she helped me with her number. Then we started chatting, then texting, then video calling. And
so basically it was just an excuse to get my number. And then from there onwards, we started talking on the phone. First it was just texting, and then later on we moved to calling as well, and then video calling, and then after that in every other heterosexual couple, whatever happens, from morning to evening, what are you doing, have you eaten this on that, where are you, everything.
And
good night, good morning.
Who's more romantic?
Yeah, she's way more romantic.
So what exactly, when you get angry or something goes wrong, so sorry kaun pehle bolta hai?
We actually both apologize each other when we are wrong.
So what do you think?
And we both realize it if we are wrong.
So what do you think, when you actually legalize your relationship, how far it is difficult, to face it? Can you share me that your strength? Because it's not easy the way girls have come up. And now you have opened a door again, the one marriage happened in Hyderabad only. So, from his name actually was Supriyo. So, yeah, Abhay. So now how you take this? And can you share your struggles, your mind, mental stress, like how you have overcome and did this?
So, first of all, it's, learning to accept yourself, and it
Yes.
should begin right from the time that you're a child. You should be accepting towards others and accepting towards yourself. When we came across our sexual orientations, we started accepting ourselves. And then later on, we realized that our romantic orientation, our emotional orientation is also, our intellectual orientation is also towards women. And then after knowing that, we talked to our families, obviously at different ages. So I came out to my family, I guess, more than a decade ago. And she came out to her
At
father.
17, 16, 17. When
Yeah,
I
at
was
the age of 16,
16,
17.
17.
Yeah. So then later on, it's like your friends, as it is, generally kind of know.
They always know.
And they
Never
always,
asked us anything.
yeah, so they don't tend to ask because it's like a respectful distance that everybody maintains and everybody should maintain. And it was mostly for us like कि तुम्हें खुद आकर हमें बताना है तो it's okay, and then when we told them, it was not a surprise. So all of this graduated to we getting a lot of familial support. And if you are a good human being, you do get support, whatever it is. And so we had a lot of friends who wanted to attend the ceremony, and we had a lot of family members who wanted to attend. And so the struggle was honestly, for me, it was a very smooth journey. And about her journey, she can actually, I mean, whatever you want to continue, you can continue.
Yeah, so about my journey, my friends always knew about me. I was never in a relationship with any other person. And then I came out to my parents, my father and my sister. So they told me that it's a phase, you're a teenager, don't worry, just focus on your career, everything will be fine. You will become normal at that point of time. So I was like, okay, fine, no problem. But then gradually when time passed by, I found that no, I'm only romantically connected to a woman and not a man. Then my friends came to know about this when they never asked me about it. So they never asked me, why are you not in a relationship with any other person? So
yeah, so we actually never got such questions, why don't you have a boyfriend, or do you have a boyfriend? We did not get such questions.
But you both are so beautiful.
And then in the ceremony itself, so many, more than 150 to 200 people were invited.
And the people who couldn't be present in person joined us through Google Meet,
Exactly.
even from overseas, from everywhere.
These friends are like family because they are like friends, like a decade or more than that.
So your
So actually friends become family.
So how it easy to convince to your parents, once you have to legalize this relationship, how they came up, like their support or, their struggle to convince them? It was tough.
It wasn't tough for me.
Her,
it wasn't that tough for me because my father and sister knew about this.
Okay.
And I just told my mother deliberately that I'm in love with this person. She's a doctor and I'm going to get married to her.
Wow. So how
for me, it was like when I told them, they just said that you call her to Nagpur and we want to talk to her, officially, because there was this commitment beach proposal that was going to happen. So they said कि वो अभी फिलहाल cancel करो trip और तुम लोग यहाँ आओ. So then my parents met her, all of my friends met her, and
we celebrated Diwali together.
We partied together a lot of times, and they fell in love with her, she fell in love with them, and everything worked out really well.
Oh, great. So you tell me 3 things, Surbhi, 3 things you don't like about Paromita. And Paromita has to tell 3 things you don't like about Surbhi. Obviously, you like everything about each other, which you don't like. And still, you both have adjusted. That will be an inspiration, actually. So let's start with Surbhi.
No, so I wouldn't use I don't like it, but I think that there are certain points in which she needs some improvement. So that is what I would say.
That is a relationship, actually, to improve a person. So what are the 3 things?
Yeah. So the 3 things are that she's not very street smart. you know, she's very innocent. And whenever it comes to, you know, कि किसी के सामने क्या नहीं बोलना चाहिए, क्या बोलना चाहिए, कैसे behave करना चाहिए, कैसे नहीं करना चाहिए. So she is like, you know, she's very innocent in that sense.
Okay.
So I think that is one thing that I would like her to improve.
Okay.
बाकी दो चीजें और तो कुछ ऐसी है नहीं.
Cooking,
honestly.
laziness, nothing. You don't want like.
मेरे मामले में उसका कोई laziness नहीं है, surprisingly. Like, I mean, she can be lazy for herself.
Okay.
But if I am not feeling well or if I need something, she will jump right up and run around and do everything.
Wow.
Get everything done for
Lovely.
me. Yeah.
Pranita, your turn.
Okay, number one.
She
Only
actually
number
has
She has.
list.
No, I just have only one. Number one is one.
Okay.
She's too slow.
Oh,
She's
she looks so
very
fast.
slow.
Slow?
Yeah, you are slow.
किस मामले में slow?
तुम सुबह 8 बजे उठते हो, फिर तुम घर से निकलते हो दूध पीने at 8:45.
So I take my me time in the morning.
Okay.
So you want her to be like a superwoman, jaldi, fast. She should do everything. Huh, Paromita?
You know, see, in my professional life, I'm extremely fast. But when I come home, I really want to laze around.
Okay. So what you like, things you do together, like obviously you said cooking. So when it comes to your, you know, going out, traveling plans, who do that? More of the initiatives. The things which you love to doing together. If we go, you know, some people like to travel, some people like to do painting, something. What hobbies you share both?
Yeah, so both of us do like traveling. We have actually made plans that every 6 months we would be going on a tour. And बाकी के 6 months we are going to earn like hell, and but 6 months खत्म होते ही we'll go for a trip. So that is there. Also, we both like pets, but different kind of pets.
Okay.
Like I am more into dogs and cats, and she is more into birds. So, but yeah, we would like to share the responsibility together. Then there is definitely cooking. So if I am making something, she will cut vegetables for me, and vice versa. And
Evening work.
evening work.
Walk.
Yeah, evening walk.
walk.
Yeah. So yeah, we like walking together.
You're giving all
So
the
we do
couple
both.
goals, so actually, you know, to make the relationship worth it, right? Really?
Yeah, so in the morning, she was saying na ki you just laze around in the morning. So I was like, I like having my me time, but then she makes me get up and then she's like, you know, let's play something for 10 minutes so that, you know, I get that energy in me
True,
to go for work.
So,
So she will actually play songs and then either she will make me dance or she will make me exercise or she will make me play something.
that's great.
Balloons.
Yeah, and then basically all of these things, you know, like getting my breakfast ready, my tiffin packed. So she does that for me in the morning because I have to go. And because she has a night shift, I prepare tea for her, keep it in a thermos, a mug with it, so that she can have it during the night time.
True. So, Surbhi, I just wanted to know, like after this engagement and your function was really grand. Like I was just watching the videos. This superb, right? You know, you were traveling, I mean, taking her on the bike. How you managed, it was like sharing, arranging an event because marriage या engagement family में करना बोले तो it's not easy. A lot of efforts has to be put, right? So it was both of you were taking the initiative or like how you're organizing that event? खाने का arrangement,
Yeah, so I
इसका arrangement, you know?
I was in Nagpur at that time and she had gone back to Kolkata, but she was handling everything through the telephone. She was talking to the event managers, the other people who were getting involved in the ceremony, the friends, unko kya kya work distribution rahega, all of that. And I was doing the groundwork, like जाके अभी ये खरीदना है, वो खरीदना है, rings लानी है, कपड़े खरीदने हैं, all of that. So yeah, we kind of managed it together.
So now what do you see, like how people have come up with a lot of appreciation. So what best compliment you remember people have given you and you still wanted that this should go, like, you know, there are people who want to come out, like when they see you, matlab they must be getting that power to come out, right? So how you want to spread this message?
We did get a lot of people contacting us after we went public. I mean, earlier also being a psychiatrist and working for the LGBTQIA plus community since more than 5.5 years now, I, as it is, used to get a lot of people, you know, with their stories of living dual lives and with their stories of not being able to come out and then almost like feeling getting into marital rapes because that is not their orientation. And a lot of other struggles were there. And it used to make me really, really sad. And then I thought that, you know, it's like if I hide this orientation of my own from the public, then it would be kind of cheating on my own people. Then I decided that it is important that people from educated families and maybe even like a person who is a doctor and a mental health professional coming up with this publicly. So that is what we decided to do, to go for this so that we can spread public awareness, not only through, you know, speeches and talks that I would always give, but also through our own life.
So how you like wanted to give a message to the parents who should actually, you know, give them an open door. It should be like an open door to accept.
I think she should start with that message because she does that really well.
Yeah. Because that's more important. Your families is like a pillar, like, you know, if they are strong enough to handle or, you know, support you, then things can actually work out well.
Yeah, ultimately, you know, it's like once you get your familial acceptance and your own social circle, not the entire society, not the entire nation or the entire globe, but your own social circle, if they accept you, it's already done. I mean, your job is done.
But you think the society is changing? Now the acceptation is more like after this Surbhi marriage happened, Abhay, now second is you. You think because the things have been in a very positive way. Society is changing.
And people should actually come out.
Yes. Yeah, actually, we did get a lot of media support, a lot of public support. So whenever we were giving interviews, I was actually later on, I would, you know, look at the public comments that were there. And I think hardly were there any bad comments, like maybe 3%, 5%, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा maybe.
And even in that, people were like
fighting for us.
Yeah,
so on the negative comments, we were actually getting other people writing positive comments and saying, you know, like they were actually fighting for us.
Yes.
Whereas they don't even know us personally.
Good.
And the rest of the comments were really beautiful. I mean, globally there were comments, not only nationally. And I think that probably not only in India, this could make a difference all over the globe. The people who are not out in other countries, the people who are not out in even those countries जहाँ पे legalization हो गया है, but they are afraid because they are of Indian origin and they are afraid as to what their society in India will say.
True.
Yeah, so the thing is, my message to the parents is be a good listener. If the child is trying to come out in front of you, be a good listener. Don't be angry. First of all, don't be angry. Research about the things. And then try to understand what your child is trying to say, first of all. And then accept. Because even for a 5 or 10 conversation, your love and acceptance for your children cannot change just because of the sexual orientation.
True. Really, it was wonderful. So last में यार कुछ अब आ जाते हैं वापस, you know. I want Surbhi to dedicate a song to Paromita and Paromita will dedicate a song to Surbhi. ये कभी किया है?
So does it have to be a Hindi song or it can be any language?
Your both voices are good. I can see that.
I mean, गाना पड़ेगा.
I mean, you can, Surbhi can see Paromita and just dedicate a song to her, and Paromita, you both are sitting together, right? कभी किया है? It's an activity. Or one song you would like to dedicate to Paromita.
आती है वो ऐसे चल के जैसे जन्नत में रहती है, देखती है सबको ऐसे जैसे सबको वो सहती है, पर गुस्से में जब आए और आंखें वो दिखलाए, लड़ते लड़ते गलती से मुस्काए, my दिल goes
Wow, Paromita.
My दिल. Okay, good. Done.
See, Surbhi did her job well. Now, Paramita, your turn for Surbhi.
She's more into lyrics and words. I am more into music.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so can actually play the guitar and I can actually sing on it. That is what we have
Wow.
planned.
तो कुछ तो कर दो, मतलब कुछ तो एक लाइन तो गाओ सुरभि के लिए.
कौन से गाना गाओ?
अरे वो तुम्हारी मर्जी.
तुम्हारे तो बहुत सारे फेवरेट सॉन्ग्स हैं.
For
तो
सुरभि.
तुम्हारे मन में जो आ रहा है.
सुरभि को दिमाग में रख के.
गूंजी सी है सारी फिजा जैसे बजती हो शहनाइयाँ लहराती है महकी हवा गुनगुनाती है तन्हाइयाँ सब गाते हैं सब ही मदहोश है हम तुम क्यों खामोश हैं साजे दिल छेड़ो ना चुप हो क्यों गाओ ना
Wow.
आओ ना
आओ ना. So cute.
गाओ ना मेरे साथ.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we
yaar,
had
I had a
actually
really
practiced
great
this
time.
song together.
I know. And I had taken some teachings from you as a couple goal. Aaj lessons. Wonderful. I mean, the kind of energy you have given me while talking, I think when we'll meet personally, I'll get an opportunity. That will be the same. Love talking to you.
Oh yeah. I would love talking to you.
Thank you so much.
We
Surbhi.
actually
Yeah.
conversed on the telephone earlier. Remember?
yeah.
We were talking about mental health issues,
Yes.
and that was also a wonderful talk.
Yes.
मैं सुनूंगी.
क्या?
तुम सुनने का काम करना, हम बड़बड़ करने का काम. Okay, ठीक.
Done.
एक बोलने वाला और एक शांत रहना चाहिए, नहीं? जोड़ी अच्छी रहती है.
That is there.
That's good. So thank you so much, Surbhi and Paramita, for joining us. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again.
Welcome and thank you for inviting us, Neha. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, giving your precious time. Thank you. So that was a wonderful interview with Surbhi and Paramita. Keep watching ABN Andhra Jyoti.